guys, so today I'm going to be filming a testing Charlotte Tilbury makeup video. So these are the products that we are going to be testing. I'm literally holding in that bronzer, oh my god, don't fall. So yeah, these are the products we're going to be testing. I do have pretty much enough to do a full face. I will be adding a few more products here or there. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first product we're going to be trying is Charlotte's Magic Cream, and this is just a little tester size. I didn't want to get a full size of this product because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. So you do get 15 mils of product in this little tester, so it gives you enough to be able to like try it out and see what you think about it. So yeah, let's pop this on the skin now. So if you're wondering why I'm looking down, my mirror is like sat right here. So yeah, I'm going to try and make sure I'm looking at the camera, but yeah. So I'm just going to take this out. This does have a little safety cap on it, which is really, really nice. This is going to be really difficult with my nails, so I'm going to try and like not get this all on my nails. And I'm just taking a little amount. I don't think you need much for this. I'm just going to pop this on. And if you're all wondering why, or if you can even tell on the camera, I don't know if you can, I do have really, really stained eyelid on this side from a look that I did the other day, so I am really sorry. Hopefully this will all get covered up. So immediately I can smell the product. This does have sort of a floral scent. I do quite like the scent. I'm not actually hating on the scent at all. But if you don't like scented products, you may not like this because you can smell it, but it's not offensive. So now I've rubbed that all in. My skin is looking really nice. And Charlotte Tilbury always recommends that you pop this on your skin before doing makeup. She literally puts it on everyone's skin and their skin just looks amazing, like all of her models. So the next product we're going to be trying is the Wonder Glow Primer. I actually got this in a set with a liquid highlighter as well. So I'm really excited to try this. I love glowy skin. I'm just going to pop a little on my finger. I don't really know how much product we're going to need of this. I don't know how shiny this is going to be. I don't know if this is going to be like the MAC strobe cream, and if it is, I'm going to love it. So I'm just going to pop this on my skin. I probably should have read up about these products before I was trying them, but I just wanted to get right into filming this video kind of as soon as I got the products. So immediately the primer feels really nice, like my skin feels really smooth. It's not like one of those silicone-y primers. It does just feel kind of like MAC strobe cream, the same kind of effect as that. And it has given my skin like the slightest little bit of glow as well. I mean, not loads, but it has given it a slight glow. You can see. So I think I do like this primer. Obviously I'm going to have to kind of test this out a few more times and kind of see how I feel about the product and stuff like that, and obviously see how long it kind of makes my makeup last. I always feel like primers don't really make my makeup last longer. I kind of don't really believe in primers, but I did really want to try it out because I thought it would be kind of like the MAC strobe cream, and it did come in a set with that highlighter obviously that I really wanted anyway, so I thought I would just give it a go. But yeah, overall I think it's really nice. It's really subtle. It's nothing like scary, like glittery flakes or anything like that. I think it just gives that kind of like glow from within, which I think is what Charlotte Tilbury's brand's kind of all about from like the Instagram and stuff like that. Okay, so now I've done my brows, I'm going to move on to eyes. I am going to show you what I'm going to do for my eyes, but I didn't get any Charlotte Tilbury eye products. I'm just going to be using the Be Perfect Cosmetic Clientele palette, and you have seen me use this before. I absolutely love this palette. We're going to do something that is Charlotte Tilbury inspired, just to kind of keep the theme in with the video. But yeah, so I'm going to just show you what I'm going to do with my eyes. So the first shade I'm going to be dipping into is Blush from this palette. So the next shade I'm going to be dipping into is the shade Sweet As, and this one's just a little bit darker, and I'm just going to add that just right into the outer corner. So now we've done that, I'm going to go back in with the shade Blush, and I'm just going to blend all that out. So next I'm going to go in with Pink Rose. It's a lovely sort of rose gold colour, and I'm just going to pop that all over my lid. So now we've finished the eyes, I'm going to move on to skin. So the next product I'm going in with is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is a very light coverage foundation, so I am going to pop on a little bit of the NYX Born to Glow foundation just on top, and it's also a little bit too dark for me. I ordered the shade 3 thinking that it was going to match me, but I think it's going to be better for when I have a tan, so do excuse the fact that this is a little bit too dark. So I am going to mix a little bit just on the top just to lighten it a little bit. So the only thing I kind of dislike about this is the fact that it has like a doe foot applicator. So I'm just going to pop this on. Now this is a really dewy finish as well, so you may not want to wear this underneath your foundation. This is designed so that you can wear it as like a really nice sort of liquid highlighter on top of your foundation, and obviously because it's the same consistency it will work really, really well. I think personally this would be absolutely stunning for holiday as well. Unfortunately we're not going to get to go on holiday this year, but next year this will be stunning for holiday. So as you can see, like from my lips, it does give a little coverage but not like loads. I feel like you might be able to like kind of build it up to be a very sort of like, I would say it's still light, a light coverage. This is definitely going to be like an under foundation product for me. I probably wouldn't wear this on its own, maybe if it was kind of like everyday wear, but not for sort of nights out, that kind of thing. I need a bit more of a fuller coverage foundation. I'm going to blend it down my neck a little bit so it doesn't look really, really funny right now. Obviously it's really hard to kind of find the perfect shade of your foundation, but what's really, really good is Charlotte Tilbury do have testers that you can get, and I got the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter tester, and this has all of the shades of foundation in it, so this is really, really good. You'll be able to kind of test what shade you probably are, and I probably am shade 2, but I did get shade 3 by accident. Well, not by accident, I bought shade 3. I probably should have got shade 2, but I'll be able to try that out and see whether this shade matches me a bit better. Which I actually think is really good that they give that as a tester, because not a lot of brands give you a tester of like foundation so you can like colour match yourself to their foundations, and they do that for every single one of their foundations on the website as well. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of the NYX Born to Glow foundation just in the centre, and obviously I'm going to lighten this up with concealer as well. So you can see this is actually foundation that matches me. I'm just kind of tapping that over the top just to add a little bit more coverage in a few areas. And this is how I would use the product as well. But obviously if you want to wear the product by itself, you 100% can. You can just wear it as your foundation. So this is the next product we're going to be using. This is a cream blush. It's kind of like a glowy cream blush, and this is in the shade Glowgasm. So it does have this kind of like weird kind of sponge applicator. Again, these are going to be rubbish for clients, but this is my own product, so it doesn't really matter. It does have like a little twisty bit, which I really like, because it means that not all the products kind of like get stuck in the top or you lose loads of product, and you basically just kind of like squeeze this out. So let me just squeeze some out, and then it just sort of starts coming out. I'm going to just apply this to my cheeks, and this is a stunning kind of rose gold colour. I'm really excited to see how this looks once we've blended it in. So I'm just going to turn that off so no product kind of comes out in the lid. I'm just going to be using my Peaches and Cream PC18 brush just to kind of blend this in. I feel like it's completely disappeared on my face. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in camera. I can kind of see it. It's very light. Now that might have just been the colour that I've chosen. It might just be obviously a little bit too light for my skin tone, but it is either very subtle or I can't really see it at all. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of my P. Louise base in the pink one. And I'm just going to pop this on my cheeks just to give me a bit more blush. So yeah, that's automatically adding a bit more colour. Again, I can't really tell if you can see it in camera, but for me in person this looks much like more kind of blushier. And obviously once we add a little bit more blush on top, this will be perfect. This is the highlighting wand and this is in the original shade Spotlight. I just love whenever I see her using this, so I'm really excited to try. Again, this is the same kind of applicator and the same sort of twisty situation, so I'm just gonna squeeze some out like we did before, and then I'm gonna pop a little on the high points of my face, and I'm gonna use that same brush just to blend that out. Oh, I think this is showing up much more, obviously, because it is just like the glow that's showing up, but this is stunning. It's not your typical glittery highlighter. It's giving you that absolute glow from within without being like sparkly. It doesn't have, you know, actual glitter chunks in it, which I find some liquid highlighters tend to have. So I really, really like that actually. So as you can see, I'm just gonna come in a little closer. You can see where that highlighter is like really kind of like shining, and yeah, absolutely love that. I would definitely recommend that highlighter. Again, I feel like that's going to photograph so well, but I am going to add a bit of powder just down the centre of my face. So I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and this is in the shade 1, which I'm hoping is much more my shade, and I guess this is going to kind of like lighten the foundation as well. It's not they don't do a translucent powder. They have 3 shades of this, so I think they have a medium one and obviously like a dark one. So the shade range isn't amazing, and I wish they did a translucent powder because I much prefer translucent powders. But yeah, I'm going to give this a shot anyway and see what I think, but the packaging is stunning. Obviously I've got all my fingerprints all over it already, but yeah, the packaging is stunning, so yeah. So I have actually already tried this powder. I tried it over on live. I was just so excited to try it. So many people recommended this powder to me, so I just needed to try it already. So if you're wondering, that's why there's like loads of like dirty marks all over it already. So bad at like keeping these kind of clean. Anyway, I'm just gonna go in with a little brush to pop some of this powder on. Obviously this isn't a first impression, I have tried this powder, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this has genuinely changed my life. This powder is literally insane. Obviously it gets rid of like shine and stuff, but it doesn't make you look like so matte. I feel like the glow still kind of comes through. So I'm just setting the centre of my face because I'm gonna pop a little bit of concealer under my eyes after. So you can see how amazing that powder has generally made my skin look. And it hasn't given me that white cast that I thought it was going to give me. Obviously when I first tried this I thought it was going to give me kind of like a colour cast, and it really hasn't. So I'm just going to pop on some concealer. Again, I'll just do that off camera because I didn't get a Charlotte Tilbury concealer. Okay, so now I've popped that concealer on, I'm just going to set under my eyes with that same powder as before. So yeah, now I've set my whole face with that powder. I'm just going to quickly go back and blow out my eyes a little bit more, but I will just speed it up so you guys don't need to see all of that. Okay, so now that we've done the eyes, I'm going to move on to bronzer. Now this was one of my, this was the product that I really wanted to get. I seen Jamie Genevieve using this, and I'm not gonna lie, in fact I also seen Mitchell using this as well. I'm not gonna lie, this looked so nice. Like, look at the packaging of this bronzer. So I got the shade 3. I thought on the website that this was going to be the perfect kind of shade for me. It does look quite dark, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see how this goes. If it's too dark for me, again, I will just use it when I've got tan, or I'll just use it on sort of more tanned clients. But yeah, we'll give it a shot. So I'm just going to take this on a Real Techniques contour brush just to kind of build it up first. So the shade of this actually isn't too bad. I'm going to move on to a bigger brush just to kind of blend it out a little more. So I'm going to take the Spectrum A01 brush. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like how this looks on my skin. Again, it's got that same finish as the powder does. You're still getting that glow from your product underneath, so it's not like covering all that up. And obviously because we didn't set this area as well, we're not gonna be too like over powdered. I definitely like how the bigger brush is giving it a better sort of more blended finish, which is kind of probably more what I'm looking for this look, and it's really bronzed me up really nicely. But yeah, you can still see we've still got that really nice glow from all those like glowy products as well. So I'm just going to quickly jump off camera again and finish the rest of my face. I'm just going to do the rest of my lips and brows, and then I'll come back and tell you my honest opinions about all the products that I've used in this video, and yeah, just let you know which ones are really worth purchasing and ones that I would probably skip. So this is the finished look, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am 100% obsessed, and I will be purchasing so many more Charlotte Tilbury products for my kit, so you might be able to see another one of these videos in the future, maybe testing out some different products that I haven't tested out today. So the only thing that I kind of found that didn't really work for me was the blusher. Now this was nothing to do with the product, it was just the colour of the product, and I think that was probably my own fault. I should have maybe got just a slightly more pinky blush. This didn't really show up on my skin at all, as you can see from the video, and I did have to obviously add that blush, like that cream blush on top of it, which, do you know what, paired really well together, and I probably will continue using this, obviously because I've got the whole product and I don't want to waste it. To be honest, if I had to pick one product for you guys to go away and get, I think it would have to be the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I'm absolutely obsessed with the product. I think it just looks so amazing on the skin. I love it underneath foundation. It just looks amazing, and you know what, I probably won't do another makeup look without it. I genuinely think that this photographs so well, as you can see from the camera, like my skin just looks flawless, and I think that's just all the products kind of pop together. You're gonna need some Charlotte Tilbury makeup after this video, so yeah, I will pop all the products that I've used down below as well, and I will pop links to them and links to the Charlotte Tilbury website.